Chico's Incorporated is the holder of 4 women's apparel and accessories brands: Chico's, White House Bike Market, Soma Intimates, and Boston Proper. Here in Winder we have 3 facilities, 2 distribution centers and 1 customer contact center. In DC2 we support upwards of 20,000 orders a day. That number will increase this peak season, upwards of 25 or 30,000 orders per day just for the e-commerce alone.
Before the DC2 operation opened up, and before we went into a mechanized system, the operation was very manual packing, very manual picking, and was a very slow and somewhat cumbersome process.
So part of the selection process, Chico's presented the vendors with not only what our requirements were in terms of throughput and order processing, but also a very high-level design. We asked them to consider the design, but also give us alternative proposals that would allow them to present their expertise and experience in the market. And ultimately, that was what won Intelligrated the deal. They actually took the design that we had proposed and put on the table in front of them, completely reworked it to be able to not only do it cheaper and faster, but also gave us the throughput beyond the growth years that we originally put out.
Yeah, I mean, this entire project was about trying to keep up with the projected growth of our business. It's all driven there. And that's the best thing about what we have right now, is we have the ability to grow. We're kind of going through the learning curve right now. We're making that transition from a manual environment to a more automated environment. Without doubt, there's a progression that has to take place. This gives us the opportunity to grow 3, 4, 5 years out and stay current with the business.
Timeline is always an issue in these big implementation projects, so we selected Intelligrated in July. We finished the design and the final engineering in October, and on December 5th, materials started showing up at the door at DC2 ready for installation.
Actually, working with the Intelligrated team when they began to bring the trucks in was great, because we sat down and had a team meeting with them before we started. The team was just great to work with. The communication was great, and I could tell early on that they were going to do anything in their powers to do this project the way we wanted it done and to communicate with us on the level that we expected.
We actually processed our first order in e-commerce on May 15th of 2012. So it was a very, very aggressive timeline. And I would say the project management team from Intelligrated was instrumental in allowing us to reach that.
I was overall very pleased with the professionalism and the way that everybody on the project went about to accomplish our goals, and Intelligrated played a key part in that.
The major benefits that I see going from manual to automation, of course, is the increase in productivity and the ability to have a multifaceted process where you can run different types of work all simultaneously, and that we could run our retail work and our DTC work simultaneously and meet the productivity requirements on both.
The other thing that this project has allowed us to do is really cut down cycle time. We're able to drop an order down to the floor and get it processed and shipped into the truck in literally minutes. And we were not able to do that before in the old world. By the time you print paper collates and get those assigned to carts and people out to pick them and then packed and boxed up and into the truck, all of that is done by a person walking. And now many of those job functions are now automated and handled not just by the conveyor, but in the background behind the scenes by the software itself.
So as we continue to look at the other opportunities in our other building, which has a little older technology, we would clearly look to Intelligrated to partner with us and provide a solution for that building as we go forward.
I would have no problem recommending Intelligrated, and in fact I would relish the opportunity to do so. Just my experience with them on this project has been nothing but positive. It's just nice to have a partner who you can go to and ask for their experience and be able to know that it's backed up by not only design work in an office and on a CAD machine, but also I've lived this, I've done this for other people, I know what the pitfalls are, and I'm going to make sure that that doesn't happen to you as well. So anyone that was looking to upgrade their material or hand equipment or make any changes to their distribution facility, I would absolutely recommend Intelligrated.